Welcome to the Red Bull Air Race World Championship, North Pole. In the middle of the Arctic Ocean, 700 miles from the nearest land, the North Pole is the northernmost point on Earth. Consisting of 11 air gates, the defining moment on this course is the vertical turn maneuver, lining up for the ice arc fly-through. Remember to keep cool though, as the chicane that immediately follows could easily catch you out.
Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Red Bull Air Race the game on the Flight Sim Deck channel. We got our amateur license now and we're checking out the North Pole course here. This is a new plane that I have, the Ultimate, it's the Extreme Air S-Batch 300. And I have a couple others to show you too, so we'll get to that later on. But for now we're just going to do this course. This was my first time getting back into it after a week or so off. I used to be 51 in the world on this course. Now I'm like 85 or something, because more people have been playing it and I haven't been doing this course or any courses for a week or so, and I need to get back into it. Now when you find a course that you're really good at on this, I suggest keep practicing that course and keep getting better at it. You know, a lot of courses are going to be hard, some are going to be easy for you compared to other people. Same goes with the plane. So once you find a plane you're comfortable in for the course, and like I said, a course that you're able to do, and you know, that your times are a lot better on than compared to other courses, keep sticking to that, and you'll come up with some pretty good times if you just keep flying these courses and figuring out the lines and flying them correctly. Getting back into this wasn't too hard. The first few gates were a little rough, but then you get the feeling of the plane and you get it all figured out, and you know how easy you need to be on the yoke or the stick when you're controlling it. Now we're coming down this way, and when you come out of here you go straight into a loop, and you exit the loop basically through the arch that's down here. This is a beautiful course. Up this way, through the pylon here, back down, and then you fly some turns. Now the key for good runs, I don't always practice this, you know, it's not always easy to do, but the less movement on the stick, the better. You will keep your speed a lot better the less you have to move the stick. You know, so mainly when you're going straight, make sure you're not playing around with the stick too much. This is cool here. You come out of this turn straight down. You got two of these pylons here to turn through. That one, and then you're basically home free. See here how I'm turning it. You don't want to do that too much. You want to try to come out of these turns right where you need to be, and you know, straight. It just takes some practice. Now onto the alternate camera mode that they have, which again I have to tip my hat to them on this camera work and how great it looks. You know, this is just how it would look probably on TV if you were watching it. So there's the loop, and then back down and around. I've found this plane to work in most situations. So far this is my favorite plane. It's the smoothest to handle, it's fast, gets through turns really easy. And I'll show you on the next course, it really comes in handy compared to some of the other planes. Each plane feels totally different, they roll different, they have different speeds, different wingspans, so that really matters. You're not just buying these planes and you know, getting nothing out of it. Now when I say buy, I don't mean with actual money. You can buy them with actual money, but you earn so much money in the game that, you know, it's you can just spend that money to buy the planes. You just got to do a lot of races. Alright, here are the new planes I got. This is the one we were just flying in, the Extreme Air S-Batch 300. Like I said, this is probably my favorite plane right now. And then I also got the Ultimate 10 Flash 300. It's kind of like a stunt plane that Michael Wiskus uses. It's not named that, but it's a similar looking plane. And then finally I got the Votech 221. This is the latest plane I've purchased. Very fast, not quite as good around the turns, but still a very good airplane.
Welcome to the Red Bull Air Race World Championship, the Great Wall. One of the 7 new wonders of the world, stretching 13,000 miles across deserts, grasslands and mountains, the Great Wall of China is the largest man-made monument ever built. Consisting of 10 air gates, the course makes several crossovers of the Great Wall itself, following an undulating path along the hillside. Use the sloping terrain after turn 7 to your best advantage for a perfect run.
Alright, it's a rainy evening in the Great Wall of China, and we're going to do this course. Now this course is one of the most intense ones I've run into by far. You come out of the first pylon and then straight down here into these sharp turns, and I found this plane to work the best out of all the planes I have right now to make these turns smoothly. Just a lot of sharp turns, very tight course. Then you're coming back down this way through here. It's kind of funny, if you actually run into these pylons, they do deflate, and it's funny to see that on the replay. But you don't want to do that, you'll get points docked, and no one wants that. So again, through the turn here. Gotta love the rain effects on the windscreens. I really wish one day we could see this in our traditional flight sim platforms, Prepare 3D, X-Plane, FSX, whatever you use, but to see some rain on the windscreen that is this good. It can be done, it's done here, so maybe we'll see it sometime. Heading through these pylons. Kind of a sharp turn there, and into the finish. Gotta love this footage. I mean, how can you not love this? I mean, for it to be free too. I actually went ahead and you can buy points to do various things with, speed up repairs and all kinds of stuff, buy planes. I actually bought like $20 worth of them just because I've had so much fun with this, and I like this sim so much that, I just wanted to give the developer a little something in return, That's just what I believe in. You don't have to do that, but, I just believe if you get hours and hours and hours of fun out of something, you should try to contribute, in hopes also of maybe putting money towards that. The company will add better things to the sim, and improvements here, there, new courses, who knows what happens, but that's just how I look at it. Look at this footage. You got the raindrops on the camera lens coming out of these turns. Saves me the trouble too. I'm glad that they kind of have an automated system here, so you don't have to go through the replay and kind of get the angles yourself. I mean, I guess that would be cool too, but in a way, I'm just glad it's already done for you.
Welcome to the Red Bull Air Race World
course.
Championship, Grand Canyon. Carved out by the Colorado River over millions of years, Arizona's Grand Canyon is truly one of Earth's natural wonders. 277 miles long, up to 80 miles wide, and reaching depths of up to 1 mile, the Grand Canyon guarantees amazing vistas for visitors and racing fans alike. Consisting of 10 air gates, this is the most undulating course on the race circuit. Exercise good throttle control and make sure that your plane is level at every gate to keep your penalties to a minimum and put yourself in a podium position. The winning time is expected to be under 1 minute.
Okay, we're taking out the Voltec 221, and the reason I'm using this plane is because it's the faster plane I have, and you really want a fast plane on this. There's a lot of straightaways, I guess I would call them. I mean, where you have a long gaps in between pylons, and you want speed to get through those gaps. You want a mediocre speed plane when you got, tight pylons like the one we just saw. It's something that can turn really well, but you want something that can go fast and straight for this course. These mountains are very beautiful, and you have some little drops. I think after the next pylon here, you drop down and hit one down by the water. I could be wrong. Actually, I think you come out of this turn here. No, I guess that comes up later on. We'll see. Maybe it's this one. So I think you go through this one, and then it's just down into this canyon. And through there. Such beautiful scenery. But yeah, guys, if you haven't picked this up and you like racing planes, don't feel, hesitate to do it. You can use a controller, you can use your keyboard, you can use a stick. Alright, finish that out. Now let's check out these views. Take in this beautiful scenery. Now I'm using a Saitek yoke, which is just like the yoke I use on all of my other flights. I have the red button on the yoke, sync to the smoke. Don't use my rudder pedals too often in these flights, and of course I have the Saitek throttle arms too to fly these planes. Now for this plane, I like the style of the cockpit. I like the interior quite a bit. It looks really nice. I wish there was a way to turn off the music so you could just hear the airplane sounds. It would just make it nicer for the replays. But I don't think their intention was to, make YouTube videos and stuff. It was just basically to play the replay back while you're in the sim. But that would be nice. I just would like to hear the ambient noise of the airplanes. Kind of like the Nvidia colors, the green and black. I always like the color black for vehicles and planes and stuff like that. Well, maybe not so much planes. You don't really see that too often, a black plane. But anyways, guys, one last one. I'm going to show you the Ultimate 10-300. And this isn't my best run, but I just wanted to keep it in just to show you guys the plane. I'm not quite as good with this plane. It's a little harder to fly, and then plus with the wing in your face there, it makes it a little harder to see. That's my favorite part of the course. You do this loop and you kind of corkscrew out of it back down. We covered this course before, but I'm doing it in the evening, so it looks a little bit different. This is another intense course that, like I said, reminds me of Star Wars, Tatooine, and the where they would have the pod races. Missed that gate, but we make the rest, I believe. This plane has a lot of speed, just the vision kind of throws me off sometimes. Can't see as much. So, back into the loop. And we spin back into place. Hit that gate pretty good. I think I did this run a lot better than the first run. Through that gate, up and around. And you cut this way really sharp. This one's hard to make sometimes. Barely made that one. But it's all practice, doing it over and over again, getting a feel for a plane that you like, and you'll be good. Must be a spectacular view for the crowd down there on that turn. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much going to wrap it up. This is going to be the last run of the day for this episode. I'll have episode 3 out probably in a couple of weeks. I just want to make some progress in the sim, maybe get my next license, which I think is the sport license, and then I can get more planes. But we'll see, maybe I'll do a video before then, who knows how it's going to go. But I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying playing this racing sim, and I hope you guys are too. Maybe we can all race sometime, we can organize something, a time, place to, well, not a place, but a time to do the race, and we can all have fun racing each other. Alright everybody, you take care. I'll see you on the next episode.